And my name is Alexander Nemerov. I am the chair of the Art and Art History Department at Stanford. And I'd like to share a story that's been with me for a long time that I think has mystical significance. I don't know exactly how, but this is a wonderful opportunity for me to think about why it's so. I was at a baseball game. I was in high school in St. Louis, Missouri, was with my best friend, Andy. And Andy and I had really good tickets, I believe in the first row, just down the right field foul line, just in the shallow outfield. So even though, as you can see, this is a story about baseball, I think, you know, even if one is not aware of baseball in any particular degree, I think this story will still resonate. So we're there, we're just in shallow right field, first row. It's a beautiful, very hot summer afternoon in St. Louis. The hometown Cardinals are playing the San Francisco Giants. I'm in high school, and the Cardinals are batting, and the batter hits a high, shallow fly ball going way up into the air and then coming down, 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 and, you know, towards us. And you might be thinking, well, the professor's moment, the future professor's moment of mystical significance will be that the ball will land in his lap, but that's not where I'm going with this at all. So the ball is way up in the air and the starting to come down, and the first baseman takes off to try to catch it. And, you know, he's running with his back to the plate and basically looking over his shoulder and up into the sun. The second baseman also takes off running to catch the ball, both running as fast as they can, both with their backs to the plate, looking up into the sun, trying to find where the ball is and kind of running to a point on the field where they think it will land. Meanwhile, the right fielder is also running in as fast as he can to try to catch the ball, looking into the sun with his shades down. All three players are running, two from the infield, one from the outfield, and I begin to see they're converging to the field right in front of me and Andy Cingolani and my friend, and they all collide like this right in front of me, like 10 feet in front of us, and all fall to the ground as the ball hits the ground, and it's in fair territory. The runner runs on to second base, and in this stadium, this huge stadium full of thousands and thousands of people, everyone is looking at this one thing that's happened right in front of me. And I remember this is the first time I ever saw or learned about something called smelling salts, because the trainer came out and was administering them to the players who were either knocked unconscious or else really groggy. They were all lying on the ground. The one thing I really remember about the aftermath of it is that they were laughing like no one was seriously hurt. But I thought about this, you know, I've never forgotten this. And although it's just one moment in a baseball game, and I was thinking about why it stayed with me. And, you know, I guess I think of the fearlessness of these players in running after this ball, the difficulty of the task, in fact, as it turned out, the impossibility of the task, but also the selflessness of it too. They were all trying to do something for their team, you know, so they were fearless and selfless and undertaking something that in the grand scheme of things meant, if you like, nothing at all. Could they catch this fly ball? It was, you know, basically a pointless baseball game on a Sunday afternoon. But they conducted it with the utmost seriousness, and there was a kind of beauty to the failure of it too. And I guess beauty isn't even the right word. They were so physically close with their gray uniforms with the black and orange piping and detailing on the green AstroTurf field with the bright blue sky up above. And the thing that they had sought to find had kind of come out of the heavens too. It all seemed like it was somehow meant for me, you know, like, of course it's, that's not the case, but it seemed as though this event, which had happened so close to me, had been unfolded for my special benefit. And I felt that at the time. And I guess I've never since thought anything other than that about when I think about it. And, you know, I think the power of it for me is it seemed to be some special mystical statement, came out of nowhere, came out of heaven, delivered into my lap almost, whose very power is that I cannot explain it. That's my story.